Oh, Mr. Boss. Oh, god dang it, not you. I don't like you. Hello, everybody. Put your headphones on, turn the lights off, and welcome to Deadly Profits. Now, this is going to be kind of like a one-off game, because I just wanted to show it off, because I've been playing it for quite a while now. I think I actually have 6 hours clocked into it, and I've pretty much maxed myself out. But anyway, it's still pretty cool. So, Deadly Profits, here I wrote it down, what I'm supposed to be saying, because I've done this intro at least 5 times. Deadly Profits is a roguelike Let me try that again. Deadly Profits is a roguelike FPS RPG dungeon crawler where you play as a wizard mercenary, traversing dungeons in search of treasures and items, all while fighting the monsters that lurk around every corner. So, this game, roguelike, it means it's procedurally generated, except for the campaign, because the campaign is not procedurally generated. I've done that. I've actually completed the campaign. There's 15 levels. You can't go back and do the levels that you did, but you know, that's just it. Now, this is actually my second time maxing the character, because you can delete the character or you can die. And when you die, it is permadeath, so you're just gonna restart from the very beginning with nothing. And then, yeah, so there's shop here. You have tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and then you can sell stuff back. I already have max gear pretty much, so I don't need to worry about buying stuff. And I'm level 20, because level 20 is just about the max level that you really need to get to. I'm pretty sure you can go to like level 21, level 22, and infinitely beyond that, but for now I'm just gonna do that because level 20 is the maximum level that you need to unlock all the spells, and then it goes right back to level 1. So yeah, this game is a little bit on the off side, not the good off side, but like it's very glitchy. But for $1, I think it's still on for $1. Okay, so yeah, it'll be on sale when you see this. So yeah, enough of me babbling. I'm just gonna go right on into a dungeon. I'm gonna do a hard level dungeon. It's gonna put me into a dungeon level of 21. My current level is 20, so it's putting me in a level 1 higher than what I am. And before I played this game, I was not into dungeon crawlers at all. Like, I hated anything that was repetitive in a way. Like, because this is very repetitive. You just go into a dungeon, kill everything, and then you go on to the next level, and then that's it. And then you move on with your life. But this I kind of like it. I don't know what it is, what appeals it is to me. Could be the 3D graphics. It could be something completely different that I'm just overlooking entirely. But for some reason, I just really like this game. So, let me go through what's happening right now. So, like I said, you're a wizard mercenary. You're going through a dungeon, looking for treasures, blah, 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 blah. And here's how the game works. You get 2 spells. Well, you get 4 spells. 2 of them are offensive, which are the 1 and 2 down at the bottom. And 2 of them are defensive, which are the 3 and 4 down at the bottom. Now, you can change these spells anytime by pressing tab or going to whatever inventory button you have. And you can go to spells and you can change the spell. I'm going to keep my spells for right now, but just to show you, you can change your spells whenever you really want to. Now, the thing about this is that this game is way too easy. Like, really, really, really easy. Like, it's almost impossible to die. So here, look at my health right now. Look at it, down at the bottom. Look at it right now, and I'm just gonna get attacked by something. You know what? This bat looks nice. Look at how much my health is going down. And he's even swinging multiple times, and he's missing. And then you have all these fun creatures down here. It's awesome. Like, oh god, there's more than just that. But anyway, another thing about this is that your spells are unlimited. However, I don't think they're gonna stay unlimited, because in the spell book, if I can pull that up, you can see that it has a Regent required. Now, I've gotten these before off of bosses. However, I think you're going to need one of these per thing because it requires one Reagan and does 20% of intelligence's damage. And in the beginning, it requires no Reagan and does base damage. And I think this is just here as like a placeholder to be like, no. I don't know. I don't know. I actually don't know. This game is a little bit confusing. But I really like dungeons. Apparently. I never knew that I liked dungeons until I played this game. I mean, I don't think I'd like Dungeons and Dragons, but you know, something relatively close to this I'd like. Alright, so as I was saying, the spells you use are unlimited. However, the way that they comprehend with this, or not comprehend with this, but compensate for this, is that you can't fire 2 at a time. Now what I mean by this is I can fire one, but I can't fire another one until that one lands, or gets destroyed somehow. And you have a very large range with this, which is kind of overpowering, but what are you gonna do? I like this game. It's pretty neat. But enough of rambling. It's time to pull off some pretty neat quick scopes. You know what? Let's go with quick scopes. Alright, so this is the end of the level, marked by a rift, and you just go into it, and this is the boss battle. It happens after every single dungeon. You go into a boss battle, and then you have to kill the boss, and then you go home, and then you complete the dungeon. The end. So the boss is actually also randomly generated, so the boss can be any assortment of 50 creatures, I think, and he just comes after you until you're dead, or you kill him. Now, a thing that you should know is that the boss does like no damage. However, the first hit takes out a big chunk of health, I've noticed. And I have no idea why, so just watch my health. You know, I'll just go right up to him. It takes out a big chunk of health for just no apparent reason, and I have no idea why. And just watch. It does no damage to the next one. So that's something a little bit wrong with the game. It's a little bit easy, but yeah, once you kill the boss, boom, you get some loot. The bosses don't have their own drop table, but it is still pretty neat to just kill a giant version of something. And then you go through the portal, and you're home, boom! Now you have a stash where you can store all your extra items. I don't need to store my extra items, but there you go, you have that. And then you can sell off all the stuff that you got. I don't really need the money, but I'm gonna sell stuff anyway because I don't need it. And then yeah, you're pretty much set. And then you have crafting, which you can craft your own weapons, which is what I've been doing. You can pretty much craft anything. Here, let me get this out of the way. You can craft any weapon that you can imagine. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. Anything that you need, you can easily craft it. You don't need to buy it from the shop. Buying it from the shop is just like getting an item early, pretty much. So like as soon as you get into later dungeons, you're always gonna get these items that you need to get all this stuff. And yeah, so I'm just gonna do a quick speedrun of a dungeon. And I mean quick speedrun. This is where I just bolt right through the end. Don't worry about any enemies unless they're in my way. It's really fun. You'll like it. Just watch. Alright, here we go. Now this is my favorite part. Ready, set, turn around, and spam click everything. Uh-oh, I think I went to the boss room. I did. Ah, god dang it. But anyway, that was a speedrun of the dungeon, and it is beautiful, and I love it, and it's amazing. No, I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna beat this boss in like 2 seconds, And I'm gonna do that again, because that was crap. Alright, here we go again. This time I'm not gonna jump into the portal. Go! Alright, here we go again. This time don't jump in the portal. Ah! Leroy! You know what? Yeah, I'm done. I did it, pretty much. Yeah, done. Done. You're all dead. And... almost dead. I didn't kill you. I didn't think that you would still be alive. And there we go. They're all dead. And that is how you kill every monster in a dungeon in just as little as a few seconds. I'm pretty sure if I go back, there will be a few more, like down this hallway. And maybe some later on. But I'm not going to go do that. I'm just going to go do the boss. And it's going to be glorious. Oh, look at that. My spell level increased. Boop. I'm not even going to bother looting because I already have all the loot that I need. And I'm pretty much just maxed out of my gear. And I'm soon going to reset and do it all over again. I don't know why. I just like doing this. Oh, Mr. Boss. Oh, god dang it, not you. I don't like you. You're not a fun boss. I still killed you, but still. And I got a wristband that is basically the worst wristband in the game. Yep. So, that is Deadly Profits. It's a nice game. It's a nice game. It's got its flaws. It's got some glitches, but it's a nice game. And I like it. So, I recommend it as a 7 out of 10. Good gameplay mechanics, good AI, even though the AI is just like rush the player, but still, I like it. I like it that way. That's kind of neat. Well, not neat, but because it's pretty much the easiest thing to program, but you know what I mean. I like it. The end. Okay. So, another thing is that I am going to be playing indie games until the Steam Summer Sale comes around, because that's kind of where I've been. Like I've saved up, or I haven't saved up, but I gave myself $200 on Steam. And I'm gonna wait for the Steam Summer Sale to come around, and I have about 32 games on my wish list right now that I'm gonna be getting, and it's gonna be amazing because I'm gonna have 32 games that I'm gonna be able to play. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how many of those I'm actually gonna play on the channel, but hey, it's there. It's out there. From now until tomorrow, I'm gonna be like searching for indie games on Game Jolt that I can play until the Steam Summer Sale comes around. So I'm maybe gonna get like 5 or 10 tonight, and then I'll get some more tomorrow, and blah 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 blah. So that's what's gonna be going on. So I said so for the second time in a row, and I am just not caring at all. Thanks for watching, everybody. Remember, everything you know is a lie. And I will see you next time.